Hello guys and welcome to Car Focused. Welcome to a sunny day at the end of February, and you can probably tell that I'm in the Mark II Focus RS. I thought, what the heck, I'm going to get it taxed and I'm going to take it out. I've got a day off work, so that's exactly what I did. It's been 5 months off the road. I was getting bored of looking at it sat in the garage, so I thought I'm going to take it out today and have the first drive. And I thought, why not make a quick video and take you along with me? Well, that's actually a lie, because I have actually been out in it earlier on this afternoon, and I did experience a funny issue with the car, and I thought I'd share that, which did worry me a little bit, but all seems to be well now. And basically the issue was, so when I last drove the car in September, I had 3/4 of a tank of super unleaded, which I got from Applegreen garage, so it's not like the best fuel. And the old map used to run perfectly on that fuel. So obviously we had the MR375 done with the fuel pump, etc. And initially the car was running really nicely. But when it got to low fuel, so just before I put the car away in September, the fuel light came on and it got to low fuel. And as I was driving home and boosting it up after recording the video, it got to a point where it kind of hit a wall and it was kind of misfiring, and I thought, oh no, what's going on there? So anyway, that was just before I got home, so I put it in the garage and it's been away for 5 months. I haven't driven it since. I was just kind of hoping it was going to sort itself out. So I got it out the garage this morning, had 18 miles worth of fuel left on the trip. So I nursed it to a local garage which doesn't have the best super unleaded. I put a tenner's worth of super unleaded in at that garage, and then went to drive to the closest Shell garage. And as I was on the way to the Shell garage, I thought, I'm going to give it a couple of squirts just to see how it boosts up. And it did the same thing again. It spluttering and coughing when it sort of got on boost. And I was thinking, oh God, what is happening here? You know, obviously you start thinking the worst. So I got to the Shell garage, I put 3/4 of a tank in of V-Power, and I drove it around for half an hour sensibly to try and kind of get the fuel through the system. And then started driving the car, you know, a bit more spiritedly, and it's been absolutely fine. It's boosting up solidly, it's strong, it's not missing, it's not popping, backfiring or anything like that. It's literally perfect. So my only kind of explanation is the fuel pump doesn't like when there's not much fuel in the tank. Maybe it can't quite get enough in because it's a high flow pump, or I don't know, maybe the map doesn't like it when there's low fuel. But it seems like I'm going to have to run the car on V-Power permanently, which is no problem, or a good high grade super unleaded, and make sure I've got at least a quarter of a tank in the car. You shouldn't really run your car that low on fuel anyway, because obviously sediment and stuff can get sucked into the fuel system. But yeah, it's weird. But anyway, I'm happy to report it's running absolutely sweet now. It's running as it was in the last video where I drove it and explained to you what MR375 was like. And I've been out in the car for a good hour, and yeah, no problems whatsoever. But it's so nice to be back out in this car, I tell you. I mean, I love the little Fiesta, but that feels incredibly slow compared to this. I mean, this is just an absolute animal. Every year when I do this first drive, I just forget how much of a beast this car is. It's just everything about it. I'll probably say the same thing every year, but it is just like jumping into a new car all over again, and you just fall in love with it again. And it makes me want to keep it even more, whereas if I was dailying it all the time, I probably would have sold it by now. But yeah, absolutely loving it. And it looks mint from the outside. It's been tucked away, it's squeaky clean. The roads are dry now as well, so it should stay that way for a little while. And yeah, it's going to remain taxed now until the end of the autumn, so probably until September, October. And as and when I can use it, I'm going to use it. It'll go out for its service to FJRS. I want to get a new oil filter housing fitted, because the one on it is leaking at the moment. It's a common fault on these after a certain amount of time. A new near side front ABS cable needed. Oh, listen to that 5-pot. Oh, yes, boy. Oh, this thing is so strong now. It's so solid. I absolutely love this tune on this car. It has literally turned this thing into an absolute animal. Oh, got Mark II Focus ST there. We give him a little wave. Oh no, it's an old lady driving it. Pre-facelift. So yeah, it's great to get out in the car. I don't, other than the maintenance plans, the servicing and the oil filter housing and stuff, there's not really too much else I want to do. It's, you know, I've kind of reached the goal of 375. I think maybe now it's just time to enjoy it. Take it to a couple of meets, a couple of shows. I will be at Ford Fair this year. I've got my own club stand at Ford Fair. If you make it this far into the video, I've got my own club stand. I have got a club code. If you want to be on the stand, then if you follow me on Instagram, drop me a DM on Instagram at CarFocused, and I can give you the club stand. And then I think it's about 40 quid or something for a ticket now. But you put the club code in, book your ticket, and then you will be on the CarFocused stand. We've got well over 50 cars already, and it's only, the tickets have only been on sale for a month or so. So absolutely incredible. So if you want to be on the stand with us, any fast Ford is welcome. We've even got a couple of M Sport vans as well on the stand, Cosworths, old school RS Turbos, RSs, STs, everything. So yes, let me know if you want to be a part of it. It'd be great to meet some of you guys. Yeah, so it's just going to be a case of enjoying the car really, rather than messing around with it too much. But oh, she's so rapid, so strong, absolute beast. Woo! I've missed the pops, I've missed the 5-pot growl, I've just missed so much about this car. Ah dear, it just makes you feel wonderful. Anyway guys, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my afternoon in the sunshine. I don't know what else to film on this car this year really, because you've seen everything. There's not really much else to film. I do need to get it on a dyno though. We do need to get it on a dyno. It would be interesting to see what this map is really pumping out, so maybe we should get that done this year. But yeah, yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of the sun today because it's been a rare thing this year. But take care of yourself guys, and until the next one, I shall see you soon. Woo! Bye.